And we're back. Welcome back to PB&J Radio. All right. During the break, Rob said that he has something very pressing to talk about. Tell us what it is, Rob.
All right. So, how do you guys feel about vampires?
Scary, spooky, pale.
Not like Count Chocula. Like
Count Chocula.
I actually got a little nervous with you just saying vampire.
Oh, all right.
I'm shaking.
Well, I got garlic on.
Oh, okay. Never mind, we're good.
I had a slice before I came here.
I was watching the MTV show True Life, and it just basically what it does is it focuses on 2 or 3 people and their life, their true life.
Yep.
Okay.
So this guy, it followed these 2 people. One guy was a witch, and the girl was a vampire. So I'm watching it, and I was like, all right,
It's normal.
seems interesting. Might as well watch it. And
Tune in.
so I'm watching it, and this girl is a vampire. She's in the Austin.
Is she a vampire?
So is it scientifically proven?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm going. All right. Sorry.
I'll get there.
Sorry.
So this girl is a vampire because she's auditioning to be the head of the Austin, Texas Council of Vampires.
Wow.
But she was
That's prestigious.
Yeah, it is. Especially in Austin, Texas. A lot of vampires down there.
Yep.
So this girl is like doing this thing, and then she's practicing because she has to do like a big ritual. So she's practicing on her friend, and she's like summoning the vampire gods on this girl.
Naturally.
And so she's like, oh, I don't have enough power right now. So she goes down, sits down, takes a break, and then gets up and throws her hands up to the sky and summons the moon god. And she's like, oh, God. It like takes over her body.
The moon god.
Takes over her body, and she like she has a crystal. She puts a crystal on the girl's head. This girl starts crying. She's freaking out. And she's like, whoa, oh my God. And then she sits down with her friend Steven. And
Steve.
I didn't know Steven was a vampire until it came up on screen. It had his name, Steven, and then under it, like it was a job title, vampire. All right, cool. All right, we're good.
Oh, thank God.
So she's talking to Steven, and she's like, yeah, I was doing a ritual, blah, 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 and I was able to connect with the moon. And he's like, vampires aren't usually supposed to connect with the moon. Witches connect with the moon. And she's like,
how could she forget?
Should have known.
and she's like, whoa, oh my gosh. Maybe I'm a witch and a vampire. They're not going to accept me in the vampire club.
Yeah, that's
and he's
too much.
and then he goes,
Can't be. You can't be in the middle.
Exactly.
Pick one.
So you're left wing
yeah,
or right
on the
wing?
fence.
it's like potato or to potato, whatever.
Yeah, the two. There you
Potato
go.
or
Right.
potato? I don't think that's
That's how. So Steven shed some light on it, and he goes, yeah, I know what you're saying, because I'm a vampire, but I'm also a Christian, and they don't really accept me in either. It's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, people are so ignorant.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, I don't want to offend anyone.
No,
I don't
no.
know if there's any vampires.
But you're also
listening.
not. Yeah, no. If you're a vampire, please do not take this seriously. We're just trying to.
if you're a
we're trying
vampire,
to-
you
we're
might
trying
want
to
to
learn
just
about
turn
it.
this off right now.
We're trying to learn about it.
Just
We
for-
want to know, right? Maybe she's a
You know,
vampire.
if you're a vampire, call in right now, because we should.
yeah, we need to get a vampire on the show.
I just don't understand how you think you're a vampire.
Maybe. Well, the real question is, do you think you're born a
Vampires-
vampire?
What defines a vampire?
Vampires turn to bats, do they
What
not?
define?
I don't see any
I
bats
think
flying
that
around.
might be a myth. I think that might offend.
Oh,
the
you know what?
vampires.
That's
No,
a
see, that's
microaggression.
yeah,
towards vampires.
right.
Yo, check your bat privileges, bro.
Microaggression.
Check your privilege, man. You're not a bat. All right, so our second topic, another very pressing matter.
Very controversial indeed.
Kim Kardashian, sending out a tweet.
Was it
of
an
her
Instagram picture?
Instagram.
It was a tweet at first,
Was a tweet.
Oh,
okay.
and then I think she wanted to reiterate it on any social media
Yeah, because
possible.
no one. It's not like
You know, she didn't get enough
attention.
thousands of retweets.
Yeah.
She
No.
needed more on Instagram.
Sending out a nude picture on
Well,
Twitter.
Not so. I mean, mostly.
It was
nude,
censored,
just
right?
Did
2
she
bars.
censor it herself?
2 bars. Yes,
Okay.
she did.
Iman, 2 boys.
So, all right, how do you guys feel about that? All right, now. One of the biggest,
I really don't
let's,
care.
All right, let's
Not a fan.
because like, all right, none of us care. Like,
No,
I don't care.
not at all.
None of us like really care. But like, she could go make her app and people follow her application
What
to
is
see where
on
she
the
is.
app?
I'm pretty sure it tracks her.
They all
pretty
have an app.
The whole family has a application.
They all make a lot of money off of it. They're all very popular.
I think it was 80. I think she said 80
80
million, right?
Yeah.
It was 80 million off that.
That's insane.
And then her and Kanye, she said she
53 million.
transferred
of it.
$53 million into.
I think that was Kanye on her. That had to be Kanye on her Twitter. You
I don't
think that was her.
No, I don't know if it's Kanye, but she probably has like a publicist.
He's getting to her. He's getting to her.
Probably.
We thought that they were gonna get to him. I think he's getting to them.
Exactly.
You know?
No, see, it's the other way around. Like, I just see it's like pure publicity. Like, you don't just like her husband did that. Not necessarily like starting fights. Like, the guy's a goofy dude. I think people need to understand him more. I think people need to like
Kanye is a
understand
goofy
him.
dude. He's not like a cool guy. He really isn't. Like,
Well, so I'm gonna have to open the door for Joe.
all right, I'll be right back.
Our other Joe is out there. All right, yeah, no,
Got
like
two
he's a
Joes.
goofy guy, and like it's just he's you go on Twitter, and now he like has this persona of like starting fights with people on Twitter.
Right.
And all of a sudden, she goes and posts a really controversial picture like that, and then calls out 2 other people
Right.
on Twitter.
Well,
So like, what,
I'm not sure what she expected to happen. I mean, she is who she is, so she knew she had to get some backlash. So if you
Yeah.
can't handle that,
yeah,
don't put it out there. You know.
Yep.
And you
Right,
know,
Joe.
listen,
You're gonna have to share a microphone. You might have to sit down and there, all right. He's chilling. He's chilling. All right. So now, like, the big question isn't like, oh my, like, do you care or not? The big question is like, do you think like someone should stop her? Like, do you think like people say?
I think everybody has the right. I mean, we're not women, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Palmer, you might be a little bit feminine, but
Yeah.
We're all women.
Um,
We're all. It was International Women's Day yesterday,
Right.
so we're all women.
Power
on
to
Wednesday.
him, power to him. So listen, it's her body; she can do what she wants with it. But I just, you know, personally, I wouldn't. If I had that platform, I'd probably make more of it.
Then
But
just
you know,
started controversy.
Right. But it's just weird. I feel like for her children when they grow up, that they're gonna have to, you know, see all that.
Yeah.
But because I can't imagine. Can you imagine?
No, don't even don't.
How do you wanna
We're
think
stopping it
about
right
it?
there. We're stopping
Right.
that.
Yeah, we'll call it
So is there? We have this conversation in my room almost all the time.
Mhm.
Is there a such thing? We're gonna ask Rob here. Is there such thing as bad publicity? We're not gonna
I'm not
say.
gonna
We're not
say.
gonna.
Okay.
We're not gonna
I
say.
mean-
what,
start, but you,
I mean, like, it depends. Like, all right, let's say like Robert Frost. You know who Robert Frost is?
Yeah.
yeah.
This guy like killed his wife or was on trial for allegedly killing his wife. That's publicity right there. But that's bad publicity. Like, people are now going to associate with you someone that killed their spouse.
Mhm.
That's not good publicity. Something that extreme is bad publicity. But when you're Kim Kardashian, I don't think
let's talk about like
really-
pop culture and people trying to be not like trying to be relevant, but people that are like musicians and getting noticed for things other than their music.
Well, I don't
So-
see. I could still even argue that point, because if you look at the basic definition of publicity, right? It's to get your name out there, so people start talking about you. So people are talking about you, right? So technically, there is no bad publicity because people are talking about you. Whether that's in a negative or a positive light is irrelevant because they're talking about you. You know what I'm saying? So look at OJ, right? He killed or did not kill his wife, and that man
Recently found a
so
knife.
recently
too.
found a
That's-
knife, right? So they just made a show about him.
Mhm.
So he's still relevant. That's still publicity. Whether, you know,
There's some
people
great
look at him
actors
like,
playing him
wow,
as well.
yeah,
Yeah, some-
Cuba Gooding Jr., great guy.
Don't spoil it. I don't know what happens in the end. So no spoilers. No spoilers.
So I don't know. It can go either way, but I'm a strong believer that there's no such thing as. My dad always told me that, and I'm a strong believer in that. 'cause
There
I
is
don't-
Yeah,
no
but when
such
you're
thing
like
as bad
when you're
publicity.
OJ, like OJ back then was huge.
Absolutely,
He was
yeah.
so famous, and like Kim Kardashian now, they don't even what more publicity do you need? That's
We were
what I
talking
was
about this.
saying.
You know, OJ. The difference between OJ and Kim Kardashian is people loved OJ.
Oh,
when I
yeah,
tell you,
OJ
he
was
was
the
like,
man.
he was like, all right, name what's a good like actor that would like, all right, right now, like what's a really like that would like Leonardo DiCaprio.
like Steph Curry. People love Steph Curry.
That's like if Steph Curry went around and then committed a
a huge
heinous
murder.
crime.
Right.
You know,
But
like
like,
that.
I mean, it's more like it's more like Jordan. It's like Jordan, because OJ was like, you could almost compare OJ to Jordan. How beloved everyone loves Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah.
Right.
No matter what, people loved OJ like they like Michael.
Well, OJ
they-
was
like
one of
they
the best
loved-
of his time.
Yeah,
If he
and
would.
he was like he was in like The Naked Gun, all those movies. Like
Right.
he was
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that stuff. But like, I just don't see why a person like OJ or Kim Kardashian needs more publicity. Like that's why I get furiously mad when I see like a celebrity selfie on Instagram or something like that. Because like, what more attention do you need? You're already like stupidly
You're there.
famous.
You
Why
have
are
your own
taking a pic-
application.
Why
You
are you
have
taking
an
a picture of
application.
yourself?
Yeah, no, like you start flip the camera around, take some pictures of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
these-
See, that's when their point of.
Or go donate
maybe-
money to like go take a picture of like a tsunami and be like, here's $1 million. I don't want a tsunami anymore.
no, so we're gonna
Stop the tsunamis.
Stop tsunamis. All right, we're heading back into a little bit more music.